He controlled railroads, he controlled steel, he controlled banks, and sometimes entire governments. But there was one thing J.P. Morgan could not control: a camera. At the turn of the 20th century, John Pierpont Morgan was the most powerful financier on earth. Presidents listened to him, markets bent to his will. When the American economy collapsed, he was the emergency plan. Yet behind closed doors, Morgan lived with a quiet fear, not of rivals, not of governments, but of being seen. J.P. Morgan suffered from rhinophyma, a medical condition that enlarged and discolored the nose. In an era of cruelty and rumor, the condition was often linked, wrongly, to excess and moral weakness. For a man obsessed with authority and respect, this was unbearable. Morgan became deeply sensitive about his appearance, especially his face, especially his nose. And then, photography changed everything. Photography was new, unforgiving, brutally honest. Paintings could flatter, cameras could not. Morgan understood something few powerful men did at the time. A photograph could shape public opinion faster than money ever could. He issued strict rules: no photo without permission, no publication without retouching, no exceptions. Unapproved photographs reportedly sent him into fits of rage. Photographers learned quickly: capture Morgan's face without consent and pay the price. Instead, Morgan preferred painted portraits. One famous image, taken by Edward Steichen in 1903, hides his features in shadow, transforming a vulnerable man into a financial titan carved from darkness. This wasn't vanity, this was branding. J.P. Morgan was crafting power not just through money, but through perception. Morgan reshaped capitalism itself. He consolidated collapsing railroads. He created U.S. Steel, the world's first billion-dollar corporation. He controlled banks across America and Europe. And in 1907, when the entire U.S. financial system teetered on collapse, the government didn't save the economy. J.P. Morgan did. He summoned bankers to his private library, locked the doors, and forced a deal that saved the nation. For one night, America had no central bank, only Morgan. Think about that. The man who stabilized global markets, the man wealthier than nations, the man who terrified Wall Street, feared a camera lens. Publicly, he was untouchable, privately deeply human. His power could stop panics, but not whispers, not ridicule, not the permanent memory of a photograph. The panic of 1907 scared the U.S. government so badly that it created the Federal Reserve, to ensure no private man ever held such power again. Today, Morgan's legacy lives on in J.P. Morgan Chase, modern banking, and the age of carefully managed public image. He lived at the exact moment when power became visible, and visibility became dangerous. J.P. Morgan mastered money, he mastered markets, he even mastered governments. But the camera was the one thing he never fully conquered. If you like the video, give us a like, share and subscribe our channel for more historical videos like this.